Welcome back to Master 7-9. In this lesson we tackle an IELTS writing task 1. We compare two pie charts showing the qualifications of staff in an advertising company in 1990 and 2010. Here is the task. The two pie charts show the qualifications of staff in an advertising company in 1990 and 2010. We must provide an overview by identifying and describing the key details and include comparisons where appropriate. Let's read the data. Each pie has 6 slices, 3 science qualifications and 3 arts qualifications at first degree, master's, and PhD level. Watch which slices grow and which shrink between the 2 years. Now we brainstorm. Group the 6 categories into 2 families. Cool colors are science, warm colors are art. In both years, science outweighs art. The headline changes PhD science, which more than doubles to become the top category, while first degree art almost disappears. Those 2 movements will anchor our overview. Our plan has 4 paragraphs, an introduction that paraphrases the prompt, an overview with the 2 biggest trends and no numbers, then 1 body paragraph for the science qualifications and 1 for the arts qualifications, each supported by figures. First, the introduction. The 2 pie charts illustrate the qualifications held by staff at an advertising company in 1990 and 2010, with every qualification classified as belonging to either an arts subject or a science subject. Next, the overview. Overall, science-based qualifications were more common than arts-based ones in both years, and this gap widened over the 2 decades. The most striking development was the sharp rise in the proportion of employees holding a PhD in science, which grew to become the single largest category by 2010. The first body paragraph covers science. In 1990, a master's degree in science was the most widely held qualification of all, accounting for 29.3% of staff, while first degrees and PhDs in science made up 20.2% and 12.1% respectively. 20 years later, the share of master's degrees in science was almost unchanged at 29%, yet PhDs in science had more than doubled to 30%, overtaking every other category. First degrees in science, by contrast, fell by roughly half to 11%. The second body paragraph covers art. A master's degree in art remained the largest arts category throughout, edging up slightly from 21.2% to 23%. The other 2 arts qualifications moved in opposite directions. First degrees in art plummeted from 15.2% to a mere 2%, whereas the small share of staff holding a PhD in art rose from 2% to 5%. Why does this reach a Band 9 standard? Task achievement, a clear overview plus accurate, well-selected data. Coherence, logical grouping and smooth linking. Lexical resource and grammar precise. Varied language used naturally. One honest note. Band 9 here reflects our own assessment against the public IELTS descriptors, not a certified examiner score. That's how a 9.0 writer plans and builds this answer. Plan it, group it, support it. If this helped, subscribe to Master 7-9 for more IELTS practice. See you in the next lesson.